What's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 131 of Special Conditions, the TCG podcast where our love for competing and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and I am your host, Adam Tuttle. I am joined by my co-host, Justin Keller. How are you?
I'm doing great. Like Frosted Flakes.
Oh, I thought that was an Hisuian Arcanine reference.
Oh, wait. This Arcanine?
Yes, that one.
Unrelated
I was like, how do I get
TCG.
this? I was like, how do I get this into screen as fast as possible? By not telling you what today's date is. It's February 15th, 2023.
Today's Wednesday, right?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday, when you're trying to spell it out.
So, some of you who are watching the video, some of you who are not, I did pick up the Hisuian Arcanine plush. I have been eyeing it off and on for the past few months because it became available in Japan in like October-ish or whenever that was.
So you're like, how do I import this?
No, it wasn't how do I
possible?
import this. It's how do I rationalize buying it plus importing it and spending all the shipping money.
I don't think there's a wrong answer.
And then I was like, normally it just comes around here, but last time for like the Growlithe plush, it was a few days or whatever. I didn't feel like it was that long. This was like months.
Well, I'm glad it came in, and I'm glad it finally got into the Pokemon Center proper here in the US. But yeah, you know what I saw on the Pokemon Center?
What did you see?
There's a sterling silver Delibird charm.
Oh, well, is it Delibird or is it?
It's Delibird. It's Delibird. And it again, I don't know how to justify it. It's $55. I don't know how to justify it, but I want it so bad.
Wait,
but the thing with me is I want a whole necklace of just all Delibirds. That's what I want. But it's like that. I don't know how to. That's expensive.
You can't. Okay, first it was I don't want to buy one, and then it was I need a necklace of 50 of them.
Well, 225 to be exact.
Oh, okay. That makes it
so it's going to be
better.
like a 24-inch chain, preferably 18 karat yellow gold. No, 24 karat. Sorry. No, these are sterling silver chains or charms. Yeah. But Justin, today's show is going to be a shorter one. Got a touching story. I mean, it's probably not that touching, but it made my day. We're going to just talk about rotation for 2 seconds. We're going to talk about the Pokemon Day that's happening. It's Pokemon's birthday on February 27th.
Happy birthday!
And we'll open some packs. You don't have any, but I have 2 brilliant stars, so hopefully we can be brilliant and pull some stars. But there's no star Pokemon. Anywho, we've got Jet Energy was revealed, so we're going to talk about that. Pokemon trading card game for the Nintendo Switch. Well, the original Nintendo is coming to the Switch. And then Palkia V-Star is our next League Battle deck.
Mm-hmm.
And we will get into that.
There's actually a lot of news today.
There's a lot of news.
Quick stories.
Yeah, it's nothing that's going to keep you here all day. So, welcome. Let's have fun. And for starters, we're just going to open up a pack really quick.
All right, go for it.
And this one will be video, so you'll have to watch the video to get this code. So, good luck to whoever
hoping for
is
a brilliant
watching.
poll.
Oh gosh, did I just show you the code?
No.
Okay, good. Or do I do this? I don't know.
There you go.
I don't know
now
what I'm
we're
supposed
talking.
to do.
Yeah. No, you're good. Pass. They can pause
1,
this
2,
video.
3, 4. Yes, but for me, I don't know because I've seen people hold their hand over the QR code, so people have to pause the video.
Well, yeah, you already ruined that at the beginning.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got Lightning Energy. We got Cynthia's Ambition. Yeah.
Sharon.
Oh gosh, I hate
Go this
Sharon.
way a little bit. There you
Patricia. Cherum or Cherubi. Riolu, Starly, Spiritomb, Purloin, Reverse Hollow is an Execute.
Oh,
a full art Honchkrow V. Let's go. That's so good looking.
I was like, wait, what has this like shining ambient light coming down from above like the heavens? I was like, that's not Arceus. What else could it be?
When I was pulling it up, I'm like, that doesn't look anything familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
It's a really nice looking full art, though.
Wow. That's beautiful. That's another bird. It's another bird.
Wait, Adam, have you heard?
Bird is the word?
Bird. Bird is the word.
Bird is the word. All right. So, Justin.
Yes.
I had something happen to me, and it made me, like, really happy. It made my day.
Good.
Now, this might just look like an ordinary Latias, but it came from the heart. It came from the heart. I was at work the other day, and a little boy was looking through the little Pokemon figures that we have. Just like the little cheap ones.
Yeah.
And he was looking for Pikachu, and I was like, that one's pretty much the first one to go because everybody loves Pikachu. And then he asked me what my favorite Pokemon was. And I said it was Delibird. And he kind of just paused. And then he looked at me dead in the eyes and was like, do you know what Pokemon cards are? And I'm like, how old are you? He says 8. I said, I'm 34. I've been collecting Pokemon cards since I was 10 years old. And then he just kind of shook his head. And then his mom came up and paid for candy and whatever. And then they left. Not even 2 minutes later, he comes running back through the door and hands me that Latias. He goes, here. And I was like, okay. And his mom opens the door and says, that's for you. And I was like, oh, it just reminds me that Pokemon just breeds positivity. It just feels good. Pokemon is good.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel.
And I know you're reminded of that when you went to your locals last week. So
yes.
It's
totally
about that.
Yeah, it's a totally different experience where it's just it just feels good. And I can't explain it other than that. So, but if that young trainer is listening, I appreciate you. Thank you. All right, Justin, we're moving on. Rotation. Are you familiar with rotation?
I am familiar.
Okay, so the 2022 to 2023 season's rotation will occur on the 14th of April of this year.
And just to be clear, what does that mean for everyone else out there? Now,
that means cards with the E regulation block and newer. So they have to have the E stamp and anything that's come out after that.
Okay. And so that's like your Sword and Shield, your Rebel Clash, Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage.
No, not Eternatus. No.
Yeah.
Vivid Voltage and Evolving Skies?
Champion's Path.
Champion's Path. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Evolving Skies.
Evolving Skies
next year.
Oh, okay.
Still got another year.
In. Nice. All right.
Yeah.
See, these topics are pretty quick.
Yeah. Anyways, so those 5 sets are dropping off. And that means as of April 14th, you cannot play them anymore in standard play.
Which is fine. Those cards have been around for way too long.
We should also clarify, if you're not familiar, cards have the same printed name and the same text printing can be used. So you can still use D block Boss's Orders since Boss's Orders was reprinted in Fusion Strike and in another set. I don't remember the second one.
But just because a new version of Eternatus came out as an alternate art in a newer set, it still has the older stamp, so you can't use it.
Correct.
Just to clarify.
Yeah, that's why recently at Locals I've been playing stuff that is like we're at the tail end of. So like last week I played Palkia with the Inteleon engine, just to kind of use the Inteleon engine again. This week,
if I never see that engine again, I'll be so happy. I was so angry when I saw it playing TCG Live the other day. I was like, no way.
Oh, it sucks. It's not as bad in person because it's harder to like be angry at people for doing that, especially because Lost Box is slower.
Yes,
in person, and but online it sucks. And the thing I'm playing this week is I'm going to play Lost Box with the amazing rare Raikou and Rayquaza.
Ooh, you got those?
Yeah. So I've been wanting to use those cards for forever, and I just have never gotten around to really doing it. So I'm going to make the time now.
Awesome. Well, I can't say anything because I'm playing Dialga, and Dialga's like Mew. Yeah. Scoop up. It just goes on and on and on and on. And every time I'm playing somebody, they're like, the 2 thumbs up, like, hey.
Yeah.
Or they're like, huh? It's so funny. I love it.
You're going to have to figure out something else to do about the scoop up net.
Yeah. I mean, there's Switch carts. There's other things. Anywho, Pokemon is celebrating Pokemon Day on February 27th. So let me look at my calendar. It's
that's 12 days.
It's 2 Mondays from now.
Oh, it's a Monday. I didn't realize it was a Monday.
It's a Monday. So just some of the text says, some of the coming celebrations for Pokemon Day have been officially announced. This starts with the special campaign called Pokemon Together, where you share your history of Pokemon through the hashtag Pokemon Together on social media, for it to have a chance to be entered into a mosaic on Pokemon Day on February 27th. Okay, so, and this is a mix between the video games, the card games, Pokemon Go, pretty much anything related to Pokemon. So if you have a special card that you really enjoy, take a selfie with it. If you enjoy playing Pokemon Go with your parents or your significant other, take a picture of you guys playing together. Just use the hashtag Pokemon Together and just try to get recognized. That'd be really cool. I know some of the players in our Discord, they have children, and it would be really cool if they got a picture of them and their child playing together, and then that made it onto the mosaic. How cool would that be?
You think if I got my dog to play, I could do the same thing?
Yes. I honestly think that would probably make for a really good photo, if you can pull it off.
There we go.
Just have your iWatch and just set it to take a picture. Will you be hashtagging?
Of course. Hashtag #.
No, hashtag hash brown Pokemon Together.
Oh, okay.
All right, Justin, what's up next?
Next, we will be going over to our friend Poke Beach, and for those of you watching the video, we're trying something new.
Whoa, we're gonna this video with the actual website?
We're going to browse the actual website together. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty slick website. And it's got these nice, like, vibrant images for you to, click on and go through the important topics. So the first one we're going to look at is Triple Beat Energy. All right, go away, Ed.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so this is Jet Energy from the new set.
Wait. Okay, I clicked the wrong thing. There we go.
No, it's okay. You went for one thing instead of the
Jet
thing. It's
Jet
okay.
Energy.
It works
out. Was revealed in the upcoming set Triple Beat, which releases on March 10th in Japan.
That's coming up.
This probably, So unfortunately for us, it's probably not going to come out till our second set of the year around June-ish. But what does it do? It is a single colorless energy, and it's a special energy. When you attach this card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon, switch that Pokemon with your active.
There you go. That just replaced Scoop Up Net.
Yeah, it jets into the active. Huh, you get it? Huh.
It's like an ejector seat, but I feel like it could work either way. I just think
my favorite is here. The second comment: Yeet energy.
Yeet. No. What is Yeet? Yeah, no, that looks like a lot of fun. Honestly, it stinks that it's your energy attachment. So you're going to have to find other ways to be attaching energies, but this does work in something. Think of it like you're loading up something on the bench. Like it's a bad example, but let's say with like a Frostmoth or some other mechanic where you have to attach energies specifically to a Pokemon on the bench. Then for Shadow
your
Rider
attachment
Calyrex.
For attachment for turn, you can attach this and switch it to the active. So you're only using one card instead of having to have both an energy and a switch. Because, Air Balloon's going, Scoop Up Net's going.
That's okay. That's a lot of switching effects there.
A lot of our switching is going bye-bye.
Okay. All right. That's not too bad.
Should we move on to our second one?
So I know it's a shorter show, but we gotta do some housekeeping. So we're gonna do a break for the audio, but still go with the video. So if you're listening, we'll be back right after this. Okay. And we are back. Thank you for that break for the audio listeners.
Yes.
And thanks for bearing with us, video watchers.
Yeah. There is a couple, advertisements on Poke Beach, but we're all here for it. We love Poke Beach, so.
Yeah, it's worth the nuisance of the ads that pop up.
Yes.
Sometimes too many. But anyways, this podcast is powered by Patreon. Check ours out over at patreon.com/PokemonProfessor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 is going to get you access to our exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. All patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly Pokemon Go and TCG Live prize tournaments. Registration's in the Discord, and we hope to see you there. Huge thanks to our gym leaders, Absolutely Ryan, Sue, Big Za Minus, Hall the Counselor, Grant, DJ Wonderbread, Mythical Hitch, Paul, and Jamal. And a huge shout out to our executive producer, Tish Smith. Thank you so much. And if Patreon isn't your thing, you can still support the show by shopping at tcgplayer.com using the link in the description. Click it. Go right now.
Click.
It helps us out. It doesn't cost you anything. All right, Justin, before we get back, we've got a pack. And this is going to be, the listeners, I'm going to have to read it out. I'm going to read it.
Oh.
Okay, don't look at this code. Oh, wait, I have to read it. QC2 4HGB N2Z PHG. Good luck. Psychic. Oh, I love that Luxio. Just like the colors. So good. Pot Helmet. Sigilif. Execute. Stolly. Shroomish. Piplup. Turtwig. Reverse Hollow.
Cleansing Gloves.
And a Hollow Torterra. All right. It was
the hollow
not
that everyone gets.
Well, yeah, it was Torterrible.
Hey, I mean, you got a full art in the last pack. What
yeah,
else
you can't complain
for?
about that.
Okay, so, all right, we're going back to this.
Going back to this.
Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Whoop, whoop.
Adam, you want to cover this one?
I possibly could.
You just read it from the screen.
Well, I could if I had it enlarged, but I don't. So Nintendo just announced the Pokemon trading card game for Game Boy will be coming to the Nintendo Switch online subscription service at some point this year. The announcement was made during today's Nintendo Direct presentation, which was on February 8th.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're a little bit late. The game originally launched in America on April 10th, 2000. It mainly features cards from base set through Fossil. Nintendo will be adding some Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games to the Nintendo Switch Online subscription service as soon as today, with more titles to come in the future. Game Boy games will be available as part of the basic subscription service, while Game Boy Advance games will be part of a premium expansion pack. Oh my goodness. That's too much.
Anyways, that's pretty cool. I know there's a lot of OG collectors out there that played this game. Were you one of those people?
I was.
That's cool.
I didn't, I don't think I ever finished it. I believe it was one of those, because again, for anybody that's been listening to this podcast, or maybe not this podcast, but have been listening to Gotta Watch 'Em All and or Lured Up, or any interviews that I ever do, I tell people that the first game I ever played was Pokemon Blue, yada yada yada. I left it at the Elite Four. I left it in a limousine when I was younger, and when I got it back, it got sent to me. It had been reset, and they only had a Rattata, and I was very upset, and I haven't been able to finish the game since. I technically finished Sword and Shield, but I did not finish the expansion packs, or the DLC, if you will. I'm currently still working on Scarlet and Violet. I don't know when I'll get through those, but
anyways,
I'm like halfway through.
Do you remember what this limited edition Pokemon card was? Now that I'm staring at this image right here. I'm curious what it was.
Did it come with the game? I think it was Aerodactyl from Fossil. It was like a pre-release.
Oh,
I want to say
that's what it was.
Everyone had it. Whatever everyone that card was, everyone had it.
And then everyone had the pre-release Machamp, first edition Machamp, because it was like from the tin.
That was from the original. Like it was like a $20 box set.
Yeah,
that came with like the structure deck.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I want to say that was the Aerodactyl, but I don't know. I don't know off the top of my head. Maybe let's do a Google search. This is live, everyone.
Meanwhile, I will prepare the next thing.
The promotional Venusaur card? Does that even seem right?
What? What Venusaur?
I don't know.
Was it that winter Venusaur? No. That was Dark Venusaur. That would have been too late. So while Adam looks for that, I'm going to talk about the next thing. The next League Battle deck will feature Origin Form Palkia V-Star. And this is pretty exciting. Palkia was, absolutely broken, busted last summer. And, during Astral format, it continued into Lost Origin format. And then it really kind of petered off with the Uprise of Lugia, as a lot of things did. But this is pretty exciting to have a competitive to semi-competitive deck for a reasonable price for new players. So it will, as per usual for these League Battle decks, it will cost $29.99 and will release on May 5th. Let's see. 60 card deck, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really tell us what's in it, but if I had to guess based off of, I recently purchased the Mew VMAX League Battle deck. I bet it would have a 2/2 line of Palkia.
Well, you don't really need any more than that, right?
And you don't. Obviously, Inteleon by this point will be phased out, so probably Bibberol for your draw engine. And then it'll probably have some other, weaker but still interesting water Pokemon in there. And then probably some Melonies for your, your water attachment. I probably won't have Radiant Greninja in there, but it should. So then you should buy the Radiant Greninja and swap it in there.
That's a good idea. I mean, because why would they give you? I mean, the card's not that expensive, but like, why would they give you one?
Yeah, it just feels like too special of a card to include in this League Battle deck. But there's so many of them out there now. They're probably like $1.
Yeah, I really enjoy when they do this with these decks. Oh, okay. I just found it. I'm watching an unboxing video. It's the promo Meowth, where it's kind of going like this with the scratch on its eye.
Oh, I've definitely seen that one.
Yeah, I definitely have it sealed one somewhere.
I've thought about ordering one just to buy it.
That's pretty cool, though. Now we know. The more you know. And so we're watching Mario Kart? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking. These ads are killer. No, I really enjoy that when they do stuff like this. But it is strange because they already gave us like a promo box of this. So it's a little weird. It makes me think that will we get a Dialga deck? I
don't know.
It'd be nice, because I need Dialga still.
You're right, it is weird.
At a more reasonable price.
We never got a Mew box.
Correct. Yeah, we got a Mew V10, but that was that. Or was it? I don't even think that was the Fusion.
It was the wrong
Strike,
Mew.
Right? Yeah, it was the wrong Mew.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, we said the news articles were quick, but we flew through this.
Yeah, I didn't realize how quick everything was. Justin, do you have anything else to add? I've gotten any cool cards recently? Did you order anything cool?
Yeah, where did I did. Now, where did I put those?
Oh, boy. Oh, and just to let everyone know, I missed my opportunity to register for the Digimon National Championship, so I will not be going to that. I know it's something that I have talked about on the podcast before. I just wanted to let everyone know that I missed my opportunity. Emails to both parties, they basically said, go away. So
they said sucks to suck, and I'm sorry.
Yes, essentially. And it stinks. It's like with Pokemon, they at least communicate. They're like, hey, North Carolina regionals, Charlotte Carolina regionals or whatever is out. It's good to go. Go get your tickets. And at least they announce that stuff. Digimon's like, hey, hopefully you'll go to the website. Hopefully you'll click this link. Hopefully you'll register.
By the way, I did register for Charlotte today. I don't know that if I'm going to go, but with the refund I'm only paying a 15% fee, so it's like what, $10? So I'd rather have a for sure spot if I'm gonna go, and then just lose out on $10 than to want to go and then not be able to go.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think the one that I'm aiming for is just the Hartford, Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
That's the closest and more doable for me.
Mm-hmm.
If I had more of a Monday through Friday job, I think I could swing it, but I do not.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did find what I was looking for. So, as I picked up some Japanese cards.
Hey, those are Japanese cards. You can tell by the back.
If you didn't know, it opens differently.
Oh. What could these cards be, Justin?
So you see, this one opens from the bottom, the Japanese opens from the top. It's weird.
Or vice versa.
But what do you think they are?
I think they're from the new Scarlet and Violet set. If I had to guess, because they're Japanese and it's you.
Yeah. And you would be correct. So,
oh, I was right. Look at that.
For our video watchers, I picked up the new EX versions. All right, let's see if my camera will focus here. The Gyarados and the Arcanine.
Those look really nice.
They look pretty nice. They really got a crystal-y pattern to them.
Well, they're terrestrialized, which is basically just crystallized.
Yeah. Here, let me take it out the sleeve here so you can...
You just took Arcanine out of the sleeve? What are you doing?
Yeah, it's like a,
You can't get it graded now.
It's like a $3 card, so who cares?
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that's fun.
Wow, I love the hollow pattern on that.
Mm-hmm. And who knows, maybe I'll use it as like a proxy and play test it before it actually comes out. It still feels like forever away. It feels like Silver Tempest
it does.
Been on going for forever. Yeah, here's the Gyarados.
Ooh, Gyarados. 300 hit points.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It probably evolves from a 10 HP Magikarp.
This doesn't have like the crazy like texture, that like the VMAXs did. It's kind of slick. It's kind of more back to like the Sun and Moon era.
Oh, okay.
In my opinion, where it's kind of like
where it feels
embossed
fake
a little, but it almost feels fake. Yeah.
Yeah.
At first I thought, I was like, did I get a fake card?
No, I hope not.
I mean, it's still nice. It's just, it also feels like a fake card.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
All right, trainers. I hope you had fun. Thank you for hanging out with us. You can email us, specialconditions@pokemonprofessor.com. Leave us a voicemail, text us, send us a picture, 732-835-8639. And as always, remember, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal.
Good night.